style. All right, let's have a look at the family kids club. So this is one of two kids clubs. This is the 4 to 12 kids club. They also do a puppet show on the weekends as well, but unfortunately we're not here for a weekend, so I can't show you what that's like. My youngest has just signed up for a tie-dye experience, which is included, I believe, or it's at least set up by them. And there's also a toddler one, which is 0 to 4, which is in a different building. Okay, so here we are in a kids club. Foosball. Got my boy having a crack at the mini pool tables. Really nicely air conditioned in here. The staff I've spoken to have been really, really lovely. Quite a selection of toys and experiences to have in there. I know they do stuff outside as well. They're down at the beach at the moment actually. Playing racquetball, I believe. We've got some arts and crafts down here. A little basketball game. And a little bit of a play centre up here so you can go up the stairs. Let's have a look, make sure there's no kids in here. Yep, a little bit of a tent experience down here. A cubby house. There's a sliding pole, which is nice, and a rope bridge down the back as well. I know that there's a child in here, so I'm not going to have a look. And a bit of an air hockey experience. Yeah, so this is a pretty nice space. Really nice and calm. There was lots of kids in here before. I think they were all down at the beach as I deliberately timed this for a moment when it was kid-free. Arts and crafts, yeah. So that's what you can expect from the space. I love this window, little reading nook. And then when we look outside, so obviously it's pretty hot. So most of the action's inside. There's a little swing set out here. And they, like I said, they do take them out for some experiences out on the beach and stuff, especially this time of day. It's 4 o'clock now, it's getting a bit cooler. And you can see some face painting or face masks were constructed. So have a quick review of these. What's my favourite? Oh, some really good ones actually. They've done a really good job, haven't they? And I think this one looks a bit elegant, doesn't it? This one looks a bit fiery. Well done. I won't get too close because they're not my kids, but that's the kids club there doing some kite flying, which is awesome. Perfect time for it. Clubs over there, the 4 to 12 kids club, but here's the 0 to 4 toddlers club. It's pretty unmarked, it's just in this door with the stars. And I'm assuming this is going to be part of it's going to be moved to the new area where the new kids club's been built. But let's go in and take a look. Quite a small space, well air conditioned, a lot of plush toys, very clean. And you can see here, not a very, very big space. There's also no one in here at the moment, which is a sign that maybe it doesn't get used too often. But obviously, it is very handy to be able to get rid of your 0 to 4-year-old for a little bit and have someone look after them. So I think it might be closed at the moment, but that's what the space looks like. So you can see here the activities board. It's not massively activity heavy like you get in some resorts, and I apologise for the reflection, but hopefully you can see it. So you can see you've got resort activities by day. So today's a Tuesday, for example, so they've got basically move well and play well intermittent through the day. So you got power walk, then there was an island bike tour, then there was aquasize, then air hockey tournament later on, and there's a fruit carving tonight as well. And then tomorrow it's got a ping pong competition and a Balinese craft experience, but the top stuff is more or less the same. So it's always aquasize in the middle, bike tour. It goes between power walk and runs in the morning. And then you've got different kind of chess competition, ping pong competition, air hockey competition, Balinese craft and fruit carving. So it just kind of alternates. So there's not a whole lot. It's not massive by the see if I can give you some more shade there. It's not massive by what you would see in some other resorts, for example like Club Med or whatever. But there is something there to kind of get the people together. There's a tennis court at the front, and you can book it as a guest, but it does cost you 100 local buckaroos, 100,000 that is. Per hour per person, so 400,000 if you want to play doubles with your family for an hour, which equates to, what does it equate to? About $40 Australian, roughly. So way out the front here, where you first come in, you're going to find the tennis courts. So like I said, these are required hire, which are a bit disappointing. Maybe even in the middle of the day, they could just let guests use it on a whoever signs up first basis. You can get coaches and all that kind of stuff. I understand they have to cost money. If you just want to play with your kids, It gets pretty expensive, really. And you can see here, 2 courts, no shade. It's all in very good condition, like everything in this hotel is in very good condition. But yeah, it's just so hot. So just be aware that if you want to have a game of tennis, like it's awesome. Like I said, it'll cost you $40 Australian for a family of 4 to play for an hour out here. You know, which I guess as entertainment goes, it's not bad. It's just a bit, you've already paid for the hotel, right? But the biggest problem is that yeah, everybody wants to use it at the same time, which is dusk or dawn. So make sure you book early, because it tends to get active, and especially at sunset, or towards sunset anyway.